welcome you to the final round of the Primary School State Debating Championships. This debate is between North Coast and Northern Sydney. The affirmative team from North Coast region is first speaker Zoe Brewer, second speaker Liam Jones, third speaker Sonia Stone, and team advisor Ruby Luke. The negative team from North Sydney is first speaker Alice Sharma, second speaker Lucy Matthews, third speaker Rebecca Warwork, and team advisor Maeve Cox. The adjudicators for this debate are Bronwyn, Angid, Nick, Pat, and Tony. Each speaker may speak for 4 minutes. There will be a warning bell at 3 minutes, with 2 bells at 4 minutes to indicate that the speaker's time has expired. If your speaker exceeds the maximum time by more than 1 minute, a continuous bell will be rung. Finally, before we begin, please ensure that all mobile phones are switched off. The topic for this debate is that we should ban weight loss reality TV shows. Please welcome the first speaker of the affirmative to open the debate.
Reality TV is not a healthy solution. Welcome, adjudicator and opposition team. Today we, the affirmative team, are here we passionately agree with the topic that we should ban all weightless reality TV shows. We scope this to the whole of Australia and we believe it will take place mid-2017, allowing personal trainers, TV hosts and other career positions to find a sustainable job. We, the affirmative team, believe that obesity is a massive problem in Australia. But by starving people, giving them constant rigorous activity, harming their joints and muscles, photoshopping them to be someone else, and giving false weight displays is not the solution to solve this. We believe there are alternatives which are more efficient, like watching healthy advertising eating shows and just eating healthy, instead of sitting on a couch watching people trying to lose weight in inefficient ways. Today our team will successfully indicate 4 main points. A, won't solve the problem. B, untrue and unreliable. C, other shows and alternatives. And D, pushes contestants too far. Reality TV is not a healthy solution. Our team's first argument will clearly demonstrate that these shows do not solve the problem of obesity in Australia. In the 21st century, we have a severe obesity problem. This is caused from lack of exercise and being unfit and unhealthy. However, these ineffective and unnecessary reality TV shows do not solve the problem of our obesity. This is because only a small amount of people are chosen each year to participate in these shows. This means that the majority of Australia is left sitting on the couch, not exercising, not moving their body, and worst of all, not losing weight. This is an unhealthy thing and an unhealthy way to stop obesity in our nation. Also, for example, on a normal Biggest Loser season, a number of around 20 people are chosen to lose weight out of the millions and millions of people in Australia. There are over 25 million people in this nation, and 1 out of 3 people are obese. 20 people per year won't solve this problem. Therefore, after a few days, someone is guaranteed a spot to be kicked out of the show. This is because they may not have lost enough weight or have struggled to complete the exhausting, ineffective activities that push people too far. They then leave the show being able to do whatever they want, not having to lose the weight. This is what's bringing Australia back to its large obesity problem. Reality TV shows are not a healthy solution. Our team's second argument will clearly indicate how reality TV shows are simply untrue and unreliable. These reality weight loss TV shows give false weight, Photoshop people to look different, and exaggerate the fact that they're obese. This is not the answer to fixing obesity in Australia. We believe there are many more efficient ways than giving out untrue and unreliable information. When giving out this information, it majorly affects the viewers and the contestants. The contestants will supposedly think they have lost weight and think that they are a better person. This is untrue. In fact, they've harmed their muscles and not lost any weight, been taught unhealthy solutions to losing weight, and have been abused to be someone else. Viewers will believe also that they have been taught useful ways to lose weight, but in fact, once again, untrue and ineffective ways. By banning this, we're allowing more truthful and more reliable ways to lose weight. It is extremely important to decrease Australia's obesity level, as Australia is the second most obese nation in the world. And we want our citizens to be healthy and fit on a good diet. These shows definitely don't promote this. And this is why we should ban weight loss reality TV shows. Reality TV is not a healthy solution. Please welcome the first speaker of the negative to respond.
So the opposition have stated that by mid-2017, all people who work in this industry will be able to find a job. This is not going to be the case, as we don't think that when you're living in an industry for that long, you'll be able to find a job in just 6 months. Trainers also get famous, and their industry or their gyms get famous through these workforce. For example, Shannon, who was a trainer on The Biggest Loser, got famous. He was actually a small business owner, but because he went on the show, he got famous, and now people use his exercise routines. They also stated that since only 20 people go on the show, this won't help obesity rates. But we will be talking today about how people who watch these shows also learn about how to lose weight and how to live healthy lifestyles. They stated that in these shows, they learn in inefficient ways to lose weight, and when they get out of the shows, they don't learn anything at all. But in fact, in these shows, they teach them how to live healthy lifestyles, such as eating the proper amount of food and exercising daily so that they don't strain their bodies. The opposition has also stated that these shows Photoshop these contestants. The whole point of these shows is actually not hiding what people really look like and showing the change in their diets and their plans and their lifestyle. It is about helping them realize who they are and how they can live a happier lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, the status quo for this debate is that we do not have a ban on weight-losing reality TV. Directors and producers in Australia can freely create these programs if they wish. Viewers can watch and learn about the healthy way of living, eating, and these shows give examples of how you don't need to be thin to be healthy. This industry is a majorly popular TV reality type that many watch. As the negative team, we know that these harms will occur if the ban takes place, and it will be awful and affect many people in detrimental ways. Today I'll be talking about how it changes both the contestants and viewers, and my second speaker will talk about the industry and how much people enjoy it. And now on to my case. We should allow weight loss TV shows because it can help change the people on the show's life around. The people who enter these shows are often desperate, sick of how they look and letting it ruin their life, because they are obsessed with it. If you were those people, how would you feel? Waking up in the morning, the first thing you see and hear is, I'm overweight, I'm ugly. You get up, you head to your workplace, and think that everybody's staring at you because you're obese, that you're worthless. Do you deny these people who feel like they need to change the right to love themselves and who they are? For some people, they are trapped in this reality. In fact, a fourth of Australians are overweight or obese, and for many, they find it hard to break these habits and escape from this. Their solution is different for everybody, maybe getting help from a personal trainer, and sometimes it's to go on TV and get help via weight loss shows, where they're in an environment being taught healthy diets and how to exercise well. They don't leave super thin and slick as models, upset about their body weight. They often leave a healthy plus size, learning about how to live their healthy lifestyle. They're more confident, better self-esteemed, and more confident in their daily lives. They start to be more assertive and social. Clearly, you can see all the psychological benefits. Overweight and obese people, like the ones who appear on these shows, can have back pain and more susceptible to illness, and so they need to learn to change these habits. Now on to my second point. Weight loss TV shows encourage a healthy lifestyle for their viewers. When viewers watch the shows, they often see many examples of an unhealthy lifestyle through walkthroughs of the contestants' everyday life. The shows often start with a week of getting rid of their unhealthy habits and showing their wrongdoings. And trainers then organize exercise routines. You sit down in front of the TV, feeling uncomfortable with your body. You feel as if no one will ever like you just because you are obese. You feel as if you can't even be seen in public without being judged. You flick through the channels, plagiarized by images altered through news reporters flaunting their media-appropriate bodies, and on reality TV. But then you notice a channel that is different. There are people just like you on TV. These people are not afraid to have their bodies be seen on TV, not afraid to admit that they want help. You are inspired by these brave people who have pushed aside media and public pressure to inspire others just like you and get help. Feeling confident, you book appointments at the gym, take tips from the friendly and helpful trainers on the weight loss TV shows. Gradually, you start to lose weight and start to break your old habits. You are proud of your healthy body, and for the show that helped you feel accepted and okay in a society like ours. Weight loss TV shows, inspiring those who struggle. Thank you.
Please welcome the second speaker of the affirmative.
Reality TV shows are not the healthy solutions. The opposition had two main ideas: A, contestants, and B, viewers. To these points, we have two issues with them. Firstly, the contestants on these shows do have obesity problems, but we do so much exercise in Australia already. Clearly, there is another reason why these contestants aren't fit. These shows use abusive techniques to help lose weight, such as lack of food provided, constant rigorous activity, which are severely bad on joints and muscles, Photoshop, and even showing the wrong weight on the screen. Clearly, these shows are tricking the public into thinking that these behind-the-scenes strategies are actually useful. But it's clear to see that they're actually not. Furthermore, Australia does do enormous amounts of sport, so therefore if 1 in 3 Australians are obese, it isn't an exercise problem, it's a diet issue. By drinking 1 can of Coke, 7 tablespoons of sugar is being pumped into your body. But if we replace the untrue weight loss reality shows with shows like healthy eating ones, Australians and those contestants on the weight loss reality TV shows will be inspired to cook these simple, delicious, and yet healthy foods. For example, world-renowned chef Jamie Oliver has a successful show where he explains how to make deliciously healthy foods. Shows like these will affect viewers by encouraging them and teaching them how to get nutrition into their unhealthy bodies. This will actually help our obesity problem more than it will if we keep these shows in a harmless, intelligent manner. So if you want to get the public healthy, we must not let them watch these untrue and unreliable shows. They are not the answer. The opposition also raised concerns and found it unrealistic that the people who run these shows, such as the personal trainers, will not be able to find work after this ban is imposed. Of course, nearly every single shop in the world in this industry would want to have these successful, professional, and well-known personal trainers because it will boost sales in their stores and make them have a better business. So it's completely untrue to suggest that they won't find work anywhere else. Our team's third argument will make obvious that we should ban all weight loss reality TV shows because there are other safer, healthier ways to lose weight to air on TV. Nobody can deny the fact that obesity is a huge problem in Australia. Obesity has serious health effects and can even reduce your lifespan because of the unhealthy habits you have, such as lack of exercise, but more importantly, bad eating. Even other things like genetics can play a role. So we need a solution, but the negative's idea of a good solution is not at all beneficial. Shows such as The Biggest Loser use terrible weight loss strategies which cause serious problems to both the body and the mind. For example, as our first speaker made clear, these shows use shocking techniques like starving, constant rigorous activity, which are harmful on joints and muscles, Photoshop, and untrue weight levels displayed on the screens. These shows put all contestants to harmful tests, which cause horrible health defects like joint and muscles injury, and even anorexic states of mind. Or, of course, as soon as these contestants leave the shows, they put back on the weight that they formerly had. But we, the affirmative, know for sure that there are great alternative shows which do promote weight loss in safe ways. For example, Australia does do enormous amounts of sport already. And one of the most sporty countries in the world is us, Australia. So inevitably, it's not an exercise problem which helps us gain weight. We have a big diet problem. Consumables, such as soft drinks which have around 7 tablespoons of sugar in each can, ice cream, which is made of a mixture of both sugar and fat, processed meats like bacon and ham, which are high in fat and are proven to promote cancer, and other seriously unhealthy foods. But think about it, almost every Australian eats these foods, so it's no wonder 1 in 3 are obese. So in the end, the point is clear. We cannot and will not have these reality TV shows aired any longer.
Please welcome the second speaker of the negative.
Before I begin, I'd just like to point out some flaws in the opposition statement. So they have stated that contestants can just do exercise at different gyms and on their own instead of participating in the these reality TV shows. This is not true. Having these professional, highest-end trainers are the best of the best and more determined than an electric treadmill, which would be helping these people train at a normal gym. The opposition has also stated that that these people are photoshopped on these reality TV shows. This is clearly not true. These people who participate and are contestants in these reality TV shows would not participate if they knew that they were being photoshopped and made to look bigger than how they actually are. They've also stated that if we replace reality TV weight loss with a healthy diet, then it won't make a difference. Although there are already thousands of these shows and programs that help with diet, advertisements for these healthy eating diets, but that has not been proven to help these obese and overweight people with their obesity. The opposition has also stated that these shows make their contestants take part in activities that are too rigorous and abusive. The only reason these activities seem this way is because the more obese you are, the harder it is to take part in active programs. These activities are actually the required activity rate needed in order to keep people healthy and drop their obesity rates. As these people on the show become healthier, these activities become easier, and after all, these obese contestants need to start somewhere. It is what motivates these contestants to try harder. Okay, so a major industry that makes a lot of money on TV is weight loss reality TV. As a negative team, we believe that programs such as The Biggest Loser are thriving in many ways. We believe that the benefits of programs such as this are how they showcase healthy lifestyle. They are improving people's lives by helping them become healthier. And it is an amusing, inspirational television program to all watchers. We see no issues that have ever occurred through these programs airing. So firstly, the industry of these reality TV programs is growing. Fitness workers on these shows have a career. They are people they are helping people become healthy and happy. Taking away their job that they work hard at is disgraceful. Also, directors and producers are going to lose their jobs. They can't just go and find new reality TV to direct and produce. These are only a few groups of people who are going to lose their jobs. This is a major harm to these people. This is just one harm that this proposal will make. This proposal is not only going to prevent people from finding a real-life way to become healthy, but it is going to create so much job loss. The affirmative team may try to tell you that there won't be much job loss at all, and it's only a few reality TV shows, but it's not. There's hundreds of workers per show that are involved in reality TV, and this proposal is going to ruin their careers. These are the harms that the opposition has proposed. This industry is a popular, enjoyable health advocating program. It is a proud industry that makes lots of money for Australia. The opposition has not thought through the cost for many people, the cost of good citizen jobs, and the cost of a major advocating bench of being healthy. These are major costs and harms for Australia. Taking away reality TV, it's just not worth it. Secondly, international audience. The same with active wear companies who sponsor the shows and have the competitors wear their clothing. Take Shannon, for example, a previous Biggest Loser personal trainer who lives in Sydney. He went from an amateur to a national well-known professional personal trainer. By banning weight loss TV, these companies will no longer have an efficient and guaranteed way to earn money. Many of them will become unemployed, as I've already stated. Overall, weight loss TV, inspiring those who struggle. Thank you.
please welcome the third speaker of the affirmative team.
We as the affirmative team have found three main questions with this debate. Do these shows promote healthy ways to lose weight? And do these shows help people to lose weight? And what will the impact be on people? Will it be negative? We have successfully proven and will further prove that these shows do not promote healthy ways to lose weight, and that they do not help Australians lose weight, and that when these people do not have jobs, it will not affect them. On to why it isn't promoting healthy ways to lose weight. Our team have clearly proven and will prove further that these shows are promoting negative ways to lose weight, because during these shows they are forced into horrible activities that force them to do grueling things that would definitely affect them in horrible ways. They are forced to behind the scenes starve themselves to get the weight loss they need and that they want. But is this the healthy way? No, it isn't. Australians are obese and they need to be healthy the healthy way, not in ways that the negative team are suggesting. They also stated that people wouldn't be super slick models and that they would just be a healthy plus size. But during the end of these shows, people are starving themselves. So how could they not be super small and super tiny? They also stated that when they are obese, they have back pains and problems with their joints. But this, yes, is true. But once they do these horrible activities, the pains aren't going to go away. They're going to get worse. And once they get worse, these people will have hard times moving around. And after the show, they're going to lose all this weight, but then they're going to binge eat because they've been starving themselves, and they're going to put all the weight back on. So it's not going to help them. It may be a option to help them lose weight for a short time, but it is not a permanent solution, and it is not healthy. They also stated that it helps them because it promotes healthy eating and healthy ways to lose weight. This is completely untrue because, as I stated, people would not listen to these unhealthy ways because they are starving themselves and they are putting themselves through activities that are just not the right way to lose weight. They also stated that people would be flicking through the TV and see people just like you, people that want to lose weight. But if you want to lose weight, wouldn't you not go on a TV show? Because they know they're going on that TV show because they know they're going to get famous. If you wanted to be healthy, wouldn't you go to the gym and get advice from someone who knows what they're doing, or a nutritionist who knows what they're talking about, not personal trainers on TV who are only doing it to make it seem good? They also stated that these shows promote good tips on people who are trying to lose weight. But do you think that a person who's trying to lose weight would look at the TV and go, oh look, there's those people pulling a car up a hill, that's going to help me lose weight? No, they're going to think that's ridiculous, and they're going to try and find other ways, which would be starving themselves. This is not promoting good ways on losing weight. They also said that these activities that they are being forced to do aren't hard and they aren't rigorous. This is completely untrue because, like I said, pulling a car up a hill is hard. Wrestling with people in the mud, doing constant exercise when you should only be doing a certain amount every day is hard, and it is tiring and will not affect them in permanent and healthy ways. They also stated that during the first weeks, they make them do hard things so that when they get healthier, it gets easier. But if you are obese, you need to start on small things and start to lose weight, and then make your way up to things that are harder because it'll be easier for you to lose weight then, not starting on crazy things that would not help you at all. They also stated that people would be healthy and that they wouldn't be unhealthy. Well, this is completely untrue because there have been many cases of people who on the last week of the show completely starve themselves and only drink things like water and tiny bits of bread, which is not a healthy way to promote healthy lifestyles. They are not promoting healthy lifestyles because as soon as it's over, like I said, they just put all the weight back on. It isn't making them healthy, and it isn't going to help us. They also stated that they did not get photoshopped. But if these shows are trying to promote healthy lifestyles and are trying to make people think that this is working, wouldn't they Photoshop the end result? Wouldn't they make them look tanner or more muscular? They would, because they are trying to get a false impression of these people across to the public. Now onto, does it help Australians lose weight? The answer is simple: no, it doesn't. Because people who are watching this show are sitting at home. They're watching it on television. They are not promoting healthy eating. These shows are promoting things like unhealthy eating and unhealthy ways to lose weight. We cannot have our Australians watching these things. Reality TV is not the healthy solution.
Please welcome the third speaker of the negative to close the debate.
Weight loss TV shows, inspiring those who struggle. There were two major themes I found in today's debate. The first was, do weight loss TV shows improve Australia's health? And the second was, is it fair to take them away? The first theme, whether it's good for people in Australia's health, was brought up by the first affirmative, with their point of it's ineffective to people. They said they won't learn from these as they won't be seeing themselves and seeing that it's effective, and they'll just put all the weight back on again as soon as they leave the show. As well, they said they won't learn healthy diets as well. But these shows focus around having a balance of a healthy diet and healthy exercise to achieve their goals. And it's a lot easier to connect with people who are trying to lose weight for people in the audience than looking at Jamie Oliver as he explains his healthy recipes and how to live a healthy life. It's much easier for them to connect with people who've been through what they've been through and understand it too. They also said that it won't promote good health as it will push the people too far and teach them to starve themselves. But this is not true, as the people who appear on the shows don't come for the money to be the biggest loser. They come on the shows to improve their lives and change them around and make them healthier, better people. They said that they'd Photoshop the images and make them look healthier than they actually are. But the people who come on the show wouldn't let this happen. They're trying to inspire other people to be able to do what they do. So why would they allow the TV show to Photoshop them into their exercises? They said that losing weight is unimportant, but it's critical to a healthy, happy person, as it makes completing everyday things, such as just walking down the street, easier and more simple for people. They said that they're starving, and so many people at the end of The Biggest Loser have been left starving themselves and have never come up. But firstly, we asked for an example of this, and as well as this, there are so many people who have come out of these shows and have become more successful TV hosts, and we'd be able to tell if they were starving themselves or if they'd become unnaturally unhealthy. The other theme of whether it's good for people's health was brought up by us, the first negative, whether it helps those on show lose weight, as they learn healthy abilities and they learn how to exercise well. They said that these diets aren't healthy and they're not learning healthy eating and they're not learning this sort of thing. But they are. These shows focus around healthy eating. They focus around having a good healthy eating and healthy exercise routines. Therefore, they'd never let this happen. This was also with the first negative when we said it encourages a healthy lifestyle for people watching the show. They can learn, they can take the tips, and they can go to the gym and learn from these people's struggles. This is true, as when you see these people, you can tell that they're like you, and they're different to all the people on the TV shows who are thin, stick-thin models, trying to advertise their healthy lifestyle. When people see these people, they don't connect. They get disheartened. They feel, I'll never be like that. I can never achieve that. Because the person standing there isn't the same as them and doesn't show them that you can get down from an unhealthy weight. But watching these weight loss shows, they see people who are overweight to start with and cut down and become healthy, so it shows them that it actually works. The second affirmative tried to bring this up again with its great alternatives and their healthy TV shows. So we asked, does this really answer how banning these TV shows is going to work? Because these TV shows already exist. So if they'd worked, they'd be working by now, wouldn't they? But we actually have a 1 in 3 obesity rate, so clearly they're not working and are not a good solution. The last theme was whether it was fair to take it away from people. This was brought up by us as the second negative, and it's an important industry that's growing and it gives fitness workers. It's motivational for people to watch, and it's a proud industry that helps people become healthier, happier citizens. This was not addressed by the opposition. Weight loss TV shows, inspiring those who struggle.
So the panel is still writing the decision that they'll be back with in one moment. But before that happens, it's appropriate, obviously, that we turn to all of the speakers who've made this tournament such a success. We have here today, like, the 41, I think, best debaters across New South Wales, selected because they were the best and coming to a camp where they did an extraordinary job of tackling some bafflingly difficult topics that I think most people a lot older than them might struggle with. So it's appropriate that before we move to the end of this final and congratulate these speakers in more detail and talk about who won, we turn back to the rest of the camp and recognise all of the speakers who've been such an important part of this week. Good moment for a clap. Agreed. And we're going to do that by calling them up as teams one by one and presenting them with a certificate that acknowledges they were selected to represent their region in the toughest place on earth to be a primary school debater. So, if you could welcome up first of all the team from the Hunter Central Coast region. So I'm going to call these names out one by one, and they're going to get a certificate from Lloyd Cameron. You met him yesterday. He is the Speaking Competitions Coordinator at the Arts Unit of the New South Wales Department of Education. So please put your hands together for Ike Allen. For Luke Burton. For Timothy Hayes. For Caitlin O'Brien. And for their coach, Christy Keller. So ladies and gentlemen, the Hunter Central Coast Representative Squad. Well done, guys. Next, please welcome up the representatives of the Western Sydney region. And a round of applause first for Emma Hansen, Anthony Rota, Mabel Reitmeister, Kayla Wong, and for their coach, Paul Marshall. Well done, guys. Cool. Now please welcome up the representatives of the Riverina region. Beg your pardon. Right. Congratulations, first of all, to Emma Cullen. And to Charlie Dudley. To Ruby Hahir. Caitlin Martin. And to their coach, Megan Hunter. Great work, Riverina. Next, if you could welcome up the representatives of the Illawarra and South East. Where are you guys? So, yeah, right. Congratulations first to Madison Binns then. To Eric Saunders. To Patrice Civils. And to their coach, Tanae Carroll. Well played, Illawarra Southeast, -1. Nice try. Next, ladies and gentlemen, welcome up the representatives from Western New South Wales. Congratulations, first of all, to Amelia Chapman, to Caitlin Morris, congratulations to Harrison Toole, and finally to Emily Wonderly. And for their coach, Ms. Marilyn Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Western New South Wales. Next, the team from New England, who were the unlucky team eliminated before the semi-finals, despite having a winning record at this tournament. So can we begin by welcoming up, first of all, Erica Eva. Abby Greentree. Congratulations to Noah Peterson. Billy Russell. Chairperson, Ava Sullivan. And to their coach, the only first-time coach here, I think, Ms. Lauren Bowman. Smashing effort, New England, and rotten luck to not be in this final today. Well done, guys. Congratulations. So, defeated last night by the Northern Sydney team you see on the negative, please welcome up Southwestern Sydney. And if you congratulate, first of all, state semi-finalist Megan Azakar, state semi-finalist Rhiannon Essex, also a state semi-finalist Kelly Miller, and the final member of the team, Faith Newen, and their coach, Miss Sue Zinghini. Congratulations on making it all the way through, guys. Well done. Next up, the other defeated semi-finalist team who went down to North Coast last night. Please welcome up the representatives of the Sydney region. Congratulations, first of all, to Amelie Brown, state semi-finalist. To Jake Hardiman. To semi-finalist Brendan Lambert. And to Ruby Thomasu. And to their coaches, Ms. Siobhan Peterson and Rebecca Kelly. Again, ladies and gentlemen, your state semi-finalists from the Sydney region. And that very quickly leaves the two teams you see before you today. I can see the adjudicators are almost ready, but I think we've got time to squeeze in a congratulation for them as well. So please welcome up one by one. First of all, North Coast, their first speaker, Zoe Ball. Second speaker, Liam Jones. Third speaker, Sonia Stone. Fourth speaker, Ruby Luke. And their coach, Rhonda Thompson. Congratulations, North Coast. We'll know in a few moments. Well done. And from the negative, please welcome up, first of all, from the Northern Sydney region, Alice Sharma. Second speaker, Lucy Matthews. Third speaker, Rebecca Walwark. Fourth speaker, Maeve Cox. And their coach, Ms. Adrienne Bruce. State semi-finalists, possible winners, Northern Sydney region. Well done. And it looks like we have the adjudicators coming back in to deliver the results. Best of luck to both teams. You've certainly deserved a win today. I'm going to hand you over to the chairperson to call up the adjudicator.
Please welcome the adjudicator to announce the results of the debate.
Well, thank you everyone. I think that was an outstanding debate. There are two types of decisions that a panel can come to. One of those decisions is a unanimous decision where everyone on the panel of 5 adjudicators agrees. That did not happen in this debate, and I think that reflects how genuinely close and how contested every single issue in this debate was. However, we did all agree that it was a debate of incredibly high standard, where there was deep engagement on all of the issues, where the speakers were eloquent, when they brought interesting insights into complex issues, where they thought through examples and debated those examples in the best spirit of this sport. I'd like to give another round of applause to all teams in this debate. So, in terms of the issues that decided this debate, we thought there were 3. Firstly, about jobs. So we thought this was a pretty small issue in this debate. The first thing we were told is that there were personal trainers who might lose their jobs. We accepted though that those were people who had really great brands that many people would want to employ as spokespeople or their own personal trainers, and so we didn't think that they would be unemployed. We also heard that there were production people, but given that we're really talking about one show, The Biggest Loser, that seemed like a fairly low number of people who would be out of a job compared with the huge health impacts that both teams talked about. So whichever team was able to show that this would be best for the health of the nation and the health of contestants, we thought that would always be much more important than a couple of people who might have to find jobs in other television reality shows. So that issue was not decisive. The two issues that were firstly, what were the health impacts on the people who go on these reality shows? And secondly, what would the health impacts be on Australia more broadly? So for the people who went on these shows, the affirmative were really rhetorically strong. They told us that the exercise that people did on these shows was way too hard for them and ramped up too fast, that manifested in specific bodily problems, so joints that really ached, and also that people would be likely to put the weight back on. Where they weren't as strong was telling us the reasons why we should believe that those things happen. What it was about these television shows that compelled people to exercise in a really unhealthy way. And that left an opening for the negative, who were also a little bit too assertive to claim that these shows had a great attitude towards diet, that people didn't go on them for the competitive aspect and instead went on them for the right reasons, to lose weight. In deciding that issue, what we then looked to was what the alternative was. And we thought, given that it was very, very bad to be severely overweight, it was worth doing a bit of damage to people's health because it could improve their health over the long term by acting as a circuit breaker to really unhealthy dieting habits that had happened at home. So we think that issue fell narrowly to the negative side. What then about the many, many more people who are watching these shows? How would it affect their health? So, the affirmative shows us a couple of things. One, that there is some incentive for the shows to doctor people's results. We weren't sure, though, why it was so bad if people were seeing unrealistically quick weight loss or people who ended up being too tanned or too muscular. They needed to do a little bit more work in showing why those things were bad. The other thing, though, that they claimed was that there were diet shows, and that would be a better model of showing people how to lose weight, because it wouldn't be extreme and it wouldn't model unrealistic stuff like lifting a car up a hill. But negative were particularly strong here. They said that it was really important that you, as someone who was sitting at home and watching TV, could see someone like you. And that whereas Jamie Oliver might seem like an unrealistically thin guy who lived a perfect lifestyle, seeing people who had the same body problems as you, go through their struggles, confront them, seek help, and gradually progress to a point where they'd reached a fairly healthy weight, that was something that you could relate to. And so whilst that might not motivate you to lift a car up a hill or drastically fix your weight immediately, it would make you somewhat more likely to see a nutritionist or go to a gym. So we thought that because the negative side was able to show that this would make people a little bit more healthy, but it would be a fairly large number of people watching the shows, the debate goes very closely to the negative side. Congratulations and congratulations.
A speaker will now congratulate the winning team.
Thank you for debating us today. You guys did a really good job.
speaker from the winning team will now respond.
This has been a wonderful experience. Thank you to all the teams who got to the semi-finals, all the teams who've been representing. Thank you to you guys we've had a wonderful debate against. Thank you to all the adjudicators, and this is definitely something that we won't forget. And it was just a wonderful experience altogether. Thank you guys so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we just now need to award the prizes to the runners-up, who've still done obviously an extraordinary job to be amongst the top 8 speakers in the state, and to the eventual winners. We can welcome up, first of all, to be awarded their prize by, I think Nick is first in line. Please welcome first speaker, Zoe Ball. To be presented by Bron, please welcome Liam up. By Angud, or Pat, there he is. Please welcome Sonia. By Angud this time, please welcome back Ruby. And to their coach, Miss Rhonda Thompson, please welcome back Lloyd. Congratulations once again to the North Coast finalists. And now for the champs, if you could welcome up, first of all, first speaker, Alice Sharma, represented by Pat. Second speaker, Lucy Matthews, to be presented by Nick. Their third speaker, Rebecca, to be presented by Angud. Please welcome up. No? Yep. Fourth speaker, Maeve, who will receive her medal from Ron, who's much better at that. And please welcome up to receive their medal from Mr. Lloyd Cameron, the coach, Adrienne Bruce. And from me, congratulations, spoiling the moment, outrage, to the 2016 Primary Schools State Debating Champions. Well done, guys. All right, get off there. You're hogging the line, mate. Good work, guys. You've been amazingly fun to coach. Don't go anywhere. Over the past 3 days, you've been incredibly easy to talk to. You've made the debates incredibly enjoyable for us, which isn't to say that we shouldn't thank the adjudicators this week. I thought Bron, Pat, Angud, and Nick have done a fantastic job, so thanks to them. But like I said, that was kind of fun for them, and also, you know, they had lots of breaks that you didn't. So, more importantly, thanks to you guys for putting in so much work over the past few days and learning so much. We can't wait to see where you're going to high school. Make sure you come and talk to us, and we can tell you how to make sure you continue your debating careers. Congratulations to all the students this week. And lastly, if anyone actually really did any hard work this week, because for most of us it was pretty fun, it was probably the teachers and the parents who worked hard to get you here, traveling long distances, getting you to trials, driving down, arranging to herd you like cats into a car at some point and bring you down to the championships, fighting with you over what positions you should be in, all those. If anyone actually did any work this week and deserves a round of applause, it's the teachers and parents who looked after you. So well done, guys. Work without is morning tea. As you grab something to eat, you come and see your adjudicators and say goodbye, because we don't want to just have you disappear forever. thanks again for being so amazing.
Before we wrap up, I think we obviously all need to give a round of applause for the person who really makes this week happen, and that's Tony.
Very kind. Thank you. But honestly, pretty easy compared to what you guys do. Thank you for making it so much fun, and have a great morning tea. Cheers. That's it. Well done, guys. I'm just going to go stand near a camera and make sure it doesn't get knocked over. What you see here is exactly what high school looks like. Me and Lloyd are still the guys who run it. Pat, Ron, Anger, Nick, they're the guys who adjudicate along with the Ruby! So where are you going?